Hey baby, game 2, Echo versus Onic. Onic's in the lead. Let's get it, baby.
I have a wish though. I hope the Lancelot was also picked up, maybe from Onic or from Echo. But I think that you look at that game from Kaltisi, that's just a rain check. Do not judge Kaltisi's aptitude on the Lancelot just because of one game. Well, it's granted.
Redrin,
Echo stays the
Lancelot.
blue, or in this case, first pick, and then they course correct. They take out the blue. That was a little too much coming in from Boots.
Yeah. I totally agree there, and especially since like even Delara
Dude,
was saying like just go for the foul.
Varia is
It's not gonna
still
be an easy
open,
counter,
man.
but that's just not the style that they want to go for right now. They really want to make sure that that Sand duo is going to be nice and strong, and they can scale towards the later stages of the game.
Very good. Then I pick up the Kadira, I really like it. But there's the Grok. Well, you know, just as we talk about it, Valentina and Grok very quickly picked up.
You think Fanny again?
I wish this is a Boots Fredrin though. I want to say Karina.
I think they anticipate it.
This means though that maybe you go Beatrix or Brody on Chewe instead of the Claude.
That's what I was thinking too. You know,
Is
if
it,
you're going in blind, you might as well have somebody who can force out priority whenever you're feeling like it, right?
Yep.
But we can't forget this. I feel like I've seen this pattern, almost like deja vu, in a matter of fact. Like especially from Echo, the fact that we see this Grok might just be going for Sanford this time, something a little bit more stable, something that can also force priority and make that big impact during these board secures. Because remember, Power of Nature deals a lot of damage, and especially with Master Assassin, you pair that up with Retribution, you might get 100% secure rates.
I was about to say Melissa could be a pick here because understanding again last time they met, Benny was able to kind of counter the drop with the Melissa. Back in the day, there was a weird interaction again with the go away, able to cancel that wild charge. So Melissa up against the Grok, it no longer can do that. The wild charge goes through the go away. But the Valentina and the Lancelot, with the first 3 picks for Echo.
That's interesting. The wild charge goes through the go away.
Wants Echo to pick up something like a Brody, a Carry, even a Beatrix, because the Melissa will bully them in lane, creating space for this mid lane and maybe possibly, like you mentioned, that assassin jungle.
How about a Leslie ban for Onic?
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic of Benny Cutie, but I do feel that, Beatrix might be the ban out here. Like, the top priority is Beatrix, last is the Leslie, but there you go. Do you ban out Hayabusa? I think Hayabusa. There you go. Let's draft from Echo. Onic. I think you pick up Fire Mist here?
Yeah, and then they just see what's left for the one later on.
Oh! That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe they go for like a potential support. Maybe they just show the fact that they want to play Ling right off the bat, right? Because it's still open. Kyrie can still get Ling. Honestly, now that I think about it, we haven't seen too many Lings overall MSC. It keeps either getting banned out or nobody touches it.
Only Taz, right?
Yeah.
Only Taz. Okay, I think Carry still is good, but
Ling,
you're
maybe?
not left without a choice. Like Carry might be the
You guys
best
think this is
option.
gonna go best out of
For
5?
Echo, then you go for an XP laner.
Nah, probably
Then actually,
1-3.
oh, Harriet!
Harriet.
I like this. I like this just to make sure that Benny has a somewhat winning lane.
This
there
is
with
definitely-
and also, you know, the Turisla just in case this Fredrin ends up being flexible.
Yep. Arlot. It's weird that Arlot is open up until this point, right?
No, he's already banned. First ban,
Oh, there
right?
it is. I'm sorry.
So are we expecting for this Fredrin to go into the Kyrie, or is he gonna force the Ling? Because that seems to be the only one left.
Right? I don't know.
about the Ling against this comp though.
Yeah, it's,
Right?
it's very
The
difficult.
Grok the Grob's able to deny you. It's really
Terizla.
annoying. Terizla as well is kind of a thick boy.
Sanji can kick you.
Sanji can kick you as well. He can steal the way of the dragon at the same time.
With some sort of damage. Do you go back to the Masha if you're Onic?
Yes, you do.
Masha.
Of course.
Great call.
Of course.
Great call there, Wolf. Now, the adaptation's looking good. First Blood King, Mr. Echo Sanford himself is leading 4 First Bloods in the entire tournament. He's great in lane, but in game number 1, it was a little uncharacteristic to see him take such an awful trade against that clue. So again, I love the fact that even for
I haven't
Tech,
seen
he's
any
looking at
interruptions.
every aspect of the game, from laning to mid all the way to late and neutrals.
Okay, how's the Terizla Masha matchup?
Oh, it goes nowhere. It literally goes nowhere.
That's like 90% of Masha matchup.
This is the first Masha.
Exactly.
Whoever commits is wasting time.
Yes. Exactly.
But at least with Terizla, they can clear out that wave. He can start focusing on moving out of that lane first and maybe keeping Masha to try and match him as quickly as possible.
But what I'm expecting for Echo here is something that's similar to game 1. They're very all in, because at least the Masha can re-engage. The Masha can say, no, let's not do it. We'll see what the tempo is like as we go into game 2. Can Echo reset and take us to 1-1 as we enter game number 2 in this best of 5?
Can't wait to see Masha in my ranked games now.
Already there is a lot of pressure in the purple buff.
Keyboard already
Let's go.
Actually stealing away the little purple buff here. Might be forcing a retry early on. Kyrie already on the orange buff a bit quicker. Carl's going to be forced to use the retry here. Ooh, very close. Use the retry in the end. Keyboard with a bit of sass there.
And
recalls.
there was no way for Yaoi to help.
Wait.
Yaoi's going to be doing a massive freeze. He's going to freeze every single minion wave. But he cannot help because Boots and Keyboy, they can just invade.
Masha just used the
Yaoi is
sprint.
only holding on to the Guardian's
Masha got
barrier.
the fighter emblem.
Okay. A little bit of an invade once
Was
again.
Masha played yesterday?
Skirmishing.
I wasn't able to watch yesterday's.
This does give Kyrie a bit more of a better time farming compared to Carl Teasy.
The whole situation up top isn't as good for Benny either. He is outranged. He's going to oblige.
Oh my god, the damage.
He's got burst.
Yeah,
Those basic attacks don't do much against the early kit of one Harriet.
Exactly. Remember the Harriet though. It's a hero that can actually just deceptively good range just because of the synchro vision. Still is very mid-range though. But against Melissa, at least you have the way to kind of deal with the added range of the muddles.
And close the gap, if you will.
Exactly.
And that kind of makes it a 50-50, especially if you're looking at a gold laner.
Did Masha
as
win
brave
yesterday?
As Benny Cutie.
Yes. And Yaoi stayed what for a minute, so that's about 2 minion waves that keep blocking with the Guardian's barrier. It meant that Chewe will have to be nearer the turret of Echo.
What? San stole it away. The gold drop. Just a little win there for Onic. They built up for this turbo.
Onic looking really good.
Thunderclap actually cancelled out as well. The Petrify even. The First Blood King falls to Onic. As Onic pick up
Yo,
First Blood.
Onic might sweep Echo.
Now with wild charge as well on the keeper, but he's able to jump out of there. Now Kyrie with the knock up and the Appraise is bad. Sans picks up another. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Turtle traded in for kills as Keyboy disengages. And Onic win out on the trade.
What?
Good terrify coming up from Sanjit. And really
Onic versus
how to see
Blacklist?
that engagement. The fact that Echo got it on
Yo.
that was so good for their team. However, Onic, you cannot deny the fact that the 2 kills that Sans was able to get means that Harry will be threatened later on. Good thing though, Benny.
All that time spent TP
And
and
again, when it comes to Turtle takes,
could have already went back home.
You have to learn how to trade. Teams are getting so much smarter at that, and again, at this level of competition,
I'm still rooting for
economy
Echo.
counts, and that's what put Onic here 1,000 gold ahead in under 3 minutes.
Just because I
That's huge. This is a big 1,000 gold.
That's important. That is important for Onic for sure. And Keyboy kind of recovered. Still, Benny Cutie, you're going to ask, when is he going to be activated? I think sooner, for sure, compared to Chewe. And Echo needs to really summon the Echo Express now. Onic is gonna be
Sanji stealing the rough waves though, kind of interesting. Ooh, did they pop it?
You have this bottom lane, this XP lane that is going on forever again.
Oh
Whoever commits is wasting time, and it looks like Boots is winning.
Wait, Boots is winning the 1v1.
Oh
He's
my
going in
god.
all the
Oh,
way,
he
forcing
flickered.
Sanford to flicker under his turret. Boots gets taken low as well, though. That's the first skill for you, trading evenly. But look at the positioning of one Sans.
Rizzler's about to get clapped.
Him down. Sanford notices something fishy.
He's running.
Walks all the way back.
He's running for the hills, boys.
World champion, meanwhile, top side CW. He's gonna fall. That's Benny with the kill.
That's a good
Echo
response
trade.
by Echo.
Great trade coming out from Echo and the aggression. Like I said, activation of Benny Cutie, that is what's needed. And with a minute to go before the outer third energy shields go down, they will make a move up top, which means that there will be even more gold for Benny Cutie.
Yep, and because of that space made up top, Echo can now make way for the turtle. Pulled over, Keyboy engages, watch Sans, and there's a kick!
Purify though.
Look, Sans is going to be a little bit behind because the wave keeps crashing into the tower. are.
Now Sanji also trading in for Keyboy. Kyrie looking for some stacks. Will they praise his wrath? He goes for it. Retry battle here. Giving Carl the go.
Carl TC got it this time.
Back line right now with a model placement on point. Sanford's gonna fall. And Onic once again win on a team fight. As you can see, Boots charging, walking them down with an unbending will. Benny recalling. This should give CW some room to go for the turret. Kyrie now knocked up by the wild charge, but should be able to pick up the purple buff. Was it Yaoi? No.
It's Yaoi.
Oh, it's Yaoi.
Okay.
Okay.
That's still a win. I think Onic still came out on
That's
top.
still
and
a win.
Deja vu from the first turtle.
Yep. The second turtle that happened. It
What
was,
is
again,
going
Echo
on
getting
here,
it
dude?
Just flexing his retribution, but Onic, they're winning the team fights, and that is what matters most in the second and the third turtle. It won't matter if you get the turtle gold, but if you lose 2 people in the process and the enemy doesn't, that's economic advantage for the team that won the team fight. So Onic really had a better trade afterwards, especially because they activated
It's a
Jay
good
when
go,
getting the
man.
fight, so
It's
he got a
just,
little
I
bit
mean,
of gold in
securing the
that
2
in
turtles,
that
great,
Gotta
right?
watch out for that gold lane X factor. It's interesting.
Yeah, well,
because
that's
the
because
XP
they were
lane,
able to
usually,
hit towers
friend of ours would
more.
say is the X factor, but here's the gold lane. Failed
Conceal play, absolutely useless.
I swear, if this wasn't a Masha Terizla, we would have seen more fights down there. But now it's the Melissa versus Harith, and they're also just both waiting for their teammates. Look at this sandwich. Look at this positioning.
Sanford finds Keyboy right there. The Shunpu's no longer
Keyboy,
ready for
Keyboy's
Keyboy.
gone.
As well.
Oh, they don't commit.
Sands, Petrify, rough way.
Oh.
Way survived this, Benny.
Oh, the passive didn't proc.
The 1-for-1 as a shutdown, so Benny Cutie definitely gets some more pressure there. But the turret does not fall. The mini wave was cleared, and Boots in the bottom lane was able to find one.
The fact that they cleared out the minion wave on the side, since it was a 3v1 that he survived afterwards. Well, he did die, but he took 1 kill. Then on the opposite end, you have a free turret. Onic still winning. That's macro trade-off.
Now, and Sanji's going to be caught him. It praises Wrath. Keyboy looking for the play. Just knocks him up. Backs up with the shampoo. Kyrie with the taunt now. Getting some resets on those cooldowns. Skill 1 and 2. Having more pressure. Boots.
Almost. And Boots does have the thunderclap, so it might as well have been frame perfect escape. Now, Kyrie pulls the turtle, about half health, near the tip of its nest. Carl TZ still here. Once again, it's a goat versus the 1, and Boots going 1v1. Now bottom!
Where the dragon popped in, it's going to be 100-0. Keyboy still able to escape, but the jump move flickers out of defensive execution as Kyrie jumps on with a taunt. Carl TZ locked down. Zaman Force now by Benny Cutie onto the back line all the way, but he's going to be caught in the taunt.
Passive proc though.
He's going for the hit now. Penalty
Keyboy's
zone
dead.
on the back, zoning CW. Meanwhile, Boots in a bit.
Oh,
He
yo.
and it's going to be a 2 for 3. Still in favor of Echo. Kyrie picks up the purple buff. Carl TZ onto the orange buff. Kyrie still trying to defend his mid lane by himself as Benny sieges it down. But it seems like Kyrie should be able. Nope, that's the Demand Force. That's the Prince
Oh!
He saves the turret.
Just as Carl TZ steps on the clutch, Benny Cutie maintains the B, the force of
Yo.
nature that he is.
And in that specific fight, it was the explainers trying to outplay each other by not engaging against each other. They went into the backlines, but Sanford had the better jump.
Kyrie took a 2v1, man. Almost took out Benny Cutie there.
Evening up this orange buff because Carl TZ actually
That was a
took
good
his.
stand.
Penalty zone. He's out of there. That's the Fredgen for you.
Wow, the most honest form of Grand Theft Orange, literally stealing it in front of your face.
No contest whatsoever, no flashy moves. That's literally a dude walking in there, taking the orange.
Kyrie, you can have this.
Fun fact, the go away from Melissa cancels out the penalty zone. So if he times it well, it should be a very easy cancel. Two-man taunt.
Whoa.
What? Yaoi with a wild charge. The Mon Force now popped in. With the dragon by Keyboy. Carl TZ jumping in. CW with a good position right now. Keyboy's gonna be chunked low.
Keyboy's
Jump
dead.
out of there.
Oh, he made it. He made it out. He's coming back in.
Keyboy
Oh!
finds a kill back. Sanford not finding the range right now, but Sanji's looking for him. Keyboy will fall. But guess what? Onic have won in that bottom side or top side river.
Yep, 2 for 1 here, and they got Benny Cutie. They also took down Sanford, now Carl
Oh.
Forced to puncture out. Boots is recalling in his face as he shows the alter ego, Team Elo.
And now they have regained the position onto the Lord. Echo, no shot, no chance. Actually, they will try.
Wow.
They're gonna go for it.
They're gonna go for it.
Beware of Boots. That's the main thing right now that can stop Echo, especially their back line. Sanji, I think, has been just targeted down many times.
Yep. You gotta watch out. You hear the crowd. They're here for Onic. Lord here at a fourth of its health.
Let's go. That's gonna be the spawn force. Benny Cutie not able to hit right now.
Charger.
Who does some damage? Who's gonna get the
Easy.
retry?
What? What?
CW free hitting the back with the go away as well. Sanford taking low.
The
Kyrie
Masha?
knocks Yowie up. Yowie forced a flicker out
Yo,
of
retry gap?
How does Loons do it? He basic attacked it.
Was that how bad the situation was? That's how chaotic it was for both Echo and Onic that it was only Masha.
A Masha?
Away?
Scratching, like Masha with normal attacks, not even a thunderclap. It was because of the two playmakers from both teams just taking away both junglers. It was the kick coming up from Keyboy. You're gonna see. Look at the kick coming up from Keyboy. With the wave dragon, then of course
The Lord
Sanford.
knocked them up. Both
Exactly. But they utilized the red tree far too late. You'll never see that again.
Who's to say?
You'll never see that again.
Who's to say it wasn't even a
Wow.
scratch? What if it was a tick off of Molten Essence?
Maybe.
Is it that bad?
It is that bad. By the way, it
Wow.
very smart from Keyboy. I don't know if it was intended, but the delivery with the way of the dragon into the finality of the stun was just in sync with the skill of the Lord, which added a knockup. So essentially, he had another way to
It was
combo
a
it.
chain CC.
Exactly.
The Filipino bush.
The
Filipino, the Filipino
Yowie
bush.
in there. Charles Easy in the middle of 4.
This might be a lockdown. Has the puncture. Gets out. Just a little siege going on as Echo aren't able to micromanage the waves up top. Oh, did he spot Yowie? Yowie did he steal? He did. Sand spots him out. I don't think Yowie wants to go for anything here. Meanwhile, Boots down below. They gotta be careful here.
Yeah, Filipino bush is dangerous.
Yeah.
If the opponents are aware, you're basically sandwiched. You're left in no man's land. And Yowie knew the way out.
Yep.
Yeah, at least luckily the purple buff wall was down, so he can cross right through. He wasn't punished. And here, Carl's he's struggling to keep it.
Okay, Carl, the puncture now, jumping on. That's Kyrie, like he got it, I believe. No, CW! So much damage, Sanji steals the wrong ways, but Boots is falling down! The knockup comes through! Sanford to the back, looking for the damage, but CW has the feel, and CW! He survives! 4-0! Onic are looking to find match point! Betty Cutie, the only man left standing. A miracle is what he needs. Onic on the base, Keyboy with a flicker! Onic! They are building, and they have secured match point.
What?
This is all heart. This is all conviction.
Yo.
Onic have come in with a mission. Echo have been pushed to their limit unlike never before.
It wasn't.
I'm
a
just
clean fight at
dumbfounded
all.
right now.
Onic, the
Absolutely.
reason why they look